care of nature.
All right, yeah,
And
maybe
Alive.
Hello. So maybe if gods are constantly attacking you, you should do some self-reflection. Is what I'm saying. Like maybe you should think about your own your life and your life choices. If gods,
It's a bunch of old Irish gods. He stole a sword from one of them.
What? Give him back his fucking sword then.
He stole
Like give
it,
him his
back in
sword.
the Iron Age, and he's
Well,
had it
give
for
it-
thousands of years now.
Give
That's
it
his
back.
sword. Possession's 9 tenths of the law. Thank you.
Like I'm sure the sword's cool and all, but it's like
It's a
old
magical
Celtic god. Like I think I would rather be buddies with the god.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't start a war and dedicate it to Odin, I think we're all fine.
Apparently, Thor is an asshole in this series too.
Well,
Thor's an
always
asshole.
was. All series forever. I mean, he's like, have you read his stories? He ate his own goats just to have them
True.
respawn.
No, it's pretty hilarious though. Like the gods in this story, they all are manifestations of a human's imagination. So even Thor from
That's
the
cool.
comic books is technically in the series
Oh,
too.
is this in the New Gods universe?
No, it's called Iron Druid.
Oh,
Series.
okay.
It's
Just
the
its
book
own-
I'm
its
reading
own
right now.
narrative.
It's like a 7-book series. I'm on number 2.
That sounds
It's really
cool.
good.
I've
Yeah.
always liked that kind of like that
Or American Gods.
angle.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot like
Yeah,
American
something
Gods,
like that
but
kind of thing.
way fucking hilarious. It's really funny. Like it's
Good to hear.
Hey, that universe has room for many authors.
Yeah.
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 Which one?
American Gods.
American Gods.
Neil Gaiman.
Oh,
my God. That
I
book
need
was
to-
brutal.
You need to read that.
I do.
That's a must.
It's a really
that's
good one.
that's up there with
So
for
this is
nerd
like the-
culture. Reading that book is up there with watching Star Trek.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But-
Yeah,
Damn.
You have to read it.
Okay.
But
Well, then, next on the list.
apparently I need
Hello,
a new,
Slack.
You have to read
new
it too.
password.
American
Okay.
Gods.
Oh, that's the thing with Twitch.
It does that on
Sorry to
Kindle?
everyone for Twitch's business. Apparently, I think they
I
got like
think
hacked
they
or something.
got hacked, and so they just wanted
Yeah.
to be sure.
Oh.
They got hacked or something,
business?
so they
Made you all.
Everyone
change.
had to change their password like
Oh, yeah.
over the week.
yeah, they just
Why
a
does
blanket
anyone-
thing.
Why would
I
you want
noticed-
to hack Twitch?
I noticed
What's
that
the
because I got an
point?
email. I don't know.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Well, you see,
With
if I
no
hack
lives?
your Twitch, I can shut it down, which means you're going to get bored and you're going to look at my stream.
Oh yeah. So it's somebody who
Oh.
has very few
So people
fans
who are
apparently.
douchebags.
Yeah,
okay,
somebody who does not
douchebags.
have many viewers, I guess.
Slash also agrees that American Gods is great.
Yes,
Yes.
it is very good.
Yeah.
But the Iron
You
Druid,
knows.
the Iron
So
Druid
if
series
Slash
is like
knows,
a,
then
You know.
I gotta get on this.
it's like a dumbed down, just really funny version of American Gods. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very.
Can't argue with
entertaining.
that.
I read the first book in 24 hours.
Okay, well,
Alright.
I'm waiting for the rogue.
Oh, we have him. He's right here.
Oh, that's right, a rogue
That's
was
right.
turned into a cat.
They're the rogue.
Polymorph, yo.
Yeah. So Presto learned polymorph.
When
I
you
know,
ask,
that'd
we
be
left
right.
our adventuring party. After several days in the city of Dragonspear, the party has departed. With no horrible things happening whatsoever.
Cool.
At all.
Yeah,
like
nothing
that.
really happened. It's
Pretty
I'm okay with
uneventful.
that.
like Presto was almost confined to a sanitarium, but not.
That was the best. Like,
Misty Step!
Misty Step.
Yeah.
Not
Always
today.
keep Misty Step. Always keep Misty Step. That's a
It
good
is-
spell.
It is proven incredibly handy.
That was a smart move on your part. Just like as soon as you could see like Misty Step, like get that.
Yeah.
Volume's low.
Volume's low.
Fine.
Mm,
Turn it
That
down.
sure is
volume's
funny.
low. Can you just like turn that knob on that thing or something?
Yeah, I can turn it up on the thing. I just
'Cause-
every time that we boisterously laugh, though, I hear it cutting.
It's pretty low.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Just a couple ticks.
My Twitch password.
And if we get complaints, then we can always twitch it up a little more.
Come on.
Twitch it up, son!
Hey. You trying? Oh.
All right, Slash. I'm gonna leave it to you to let us know if we're too loud. Presto, the magnificent.
Fight Club.
I love that picture for him now.
Fight Club. That's right.
Okay. So,
Stuff and
the
things.
the first day out of the city is uneventful.
Yay!
Wait a minute. I don't like uneventful.
The second day of the city is uneventful, except
Yeah.
that dark clouds begin rolling in.
No.
I don't like that, or I wouldn't like that if I didn't have my armor on, but I feel pretty good about everything.
Are the-
Beginning of
Xanax armor.
Do the clouds scream?
No.
No.
At the beginning of the third day out of town,
No, there's
it begins to rain again.
Oh god.
Of course.
A very cold wind is blowing in from the mountains you are approaching.
I hope we don't run into any more mushrooms.
I'm using a shield as an umbrella. Do you think we should do anything in case more screaming, scary, sad mushrooms come from the rain?
We can't do too much, I don't think. What can we do?
Did we bring the spores or something?
spores?
Evergreen, do you have spores?
And he does not.
Do you attract spores?
Evergreen doesn't have spores, you guys, so Evergreen's not to blame. Presto,
There.
can you use magic to anti-mushroom spells? Do you have that?
No, but I could make them look like happy faces.
That is acceptable.
Are they still going to be screaming? Will they still be screaming?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Well,
they'll be happy
screams.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to change the tone of their scream. They might look happy. I don't think they'll sound very happy. This
Well-
rain sucks.
Yeah. Well, maybe you won't have mushrooms. What do you think, Maya? You know poison stuff things, don't you? Is
Can I
that
do-
the same?
Can I do just a nature check on the storm that
Sure.
we're currently in?
You really? You think any of them have some type of connection?
11.
Maybe.
Looks like
Do
normal
poisons
stuff.
normally come from
Looks
mushrooms?
like.
What if you use the screaming mushrooms to make a scream poison?
I don't think they're poisonous.
Well, a scream serum to make people.
I think Maya would
Scream?
just stab somebody and then they would scream.
I mean, I guess that makes
Probably.
sense.
I don't think she needs poison for that.
I think I'm
Yes. Are you sure? Okay, okay. I'm just looking out for you, sis.
Some good brainstorming.
Alright. As it wears on into evening, it becomes colder and wetter and more miserable.
Oh man,
Are the wagons gonna
Evergreen,
get caught?
does Evergreen need some kind of coat?
He probably
Like a
he's-
sweater.
He's okay for now.
Okay.
He's got
I mean,
I would
it's
like to
nice.
prestidigitate myself an umbrella.
Can you do
I don't
that?
think you have the ability to block physical objects with your
Oh, wait.
prestidigitation.
Whoa,
I forget. Is Presto illusion focused?
He is.
I am.
Oh, never mind. It's conjuration focused.
Conjuration can actually make
You can
minor
create a
objects.
non-magical trinket or an illusionary image, non-magical trinket that can fit in your hand and that lasts until the end of your next turn.
So you can
Or
make
up to an hour.
a tiny
Big
umbrella.
umbrella.
You can make a drink umbrella.
Damn it.
This isn't
I
effective at all.
I choose the drink umbrella.
I feel like we would still try.
This seemed better in my head.
Are there umbrellas in this universe?
Yeah, I mean they exist. I mean they existed in rural Japan.
Oh yeah, good point.
You
Yeah.
said he was having problems with the updating as well.
Does
But I can
anybody
still see
sell
the cats.
umbrellas? Are they making a killing right now? Umbrellas, get your umbrellas here, umbrellas here. Oh, price has gone up. Sorry, folks, umbrellas.
Typically, people wear oil-coated leathers.
Yeah.
Like big leather cloaks coated in oil so the rain doesn't soak in.
Yeah.
Called oilskins. Anyways,
Or you could just stay inside the cart like I will.
Are you seriously your character sitting in the cart?
Oh yeah.
Of course. she's very little, okay? Don't.
She could fit. Yeah.
She could catch death out there. She's a little shivering chihuahua. It's gonna.
her poor
Don't
crystals
tell her
get
that to
trouble.
your face.
Well, that's what me and Jahala are talking about when Jahala says she really just sitting
Just
in the.
sitting in the wagon.
She's little like the Dickens. She'll catch her death out here.
Don't like that.
Well, I'm sure.
Alright, so you have a miserable night in the rain. And as you get into the morning, it still rains all day and gets colder. And the rain is starting to be bits of sleet in it as well.
Light of Paylor, bless us.
As you get into the evening,
Because that's really healthy.
the caravan comes upon an inn.
Ooh.
Yay!
So all of the wagons pull up and people shuffle in to
The end.
look for lodging. The inn is called the Traveler's Rest.
Is it like a really big inn?
It's a very large inn. It's
Okay.
called the Crossroads Inn.
Jahala goes to Lai.
Are we still in
do
the
you
plains
need-
or are we in a forest
You're
area?
getting close to the mountains.
Jahala's going to ask Lai Anguston, right? That's
Lyanguston.
Anguston.
If I need to stay, if she needs to stay by the wagon.
Ah, yes. Yes, it's the best if you stay with the goods and keep things safe.
Can I at least stay inside the wagon?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
thank you.
Is there anybody outside? Do they have any kind of stabling stuff? Stables?
Oh, yeah, there's actually a very large stable.
I'm gonna go to the stable and make sure that they can take care of Evergreen.
The stables are locked up at the moment.
Oh, we have to go in. Presto, can you go in
Can
and
hear
see
some
if
shouting coming from inside.
Uh-oh.
Presto, Maya, can you go in and see if Evergreen can go in the stable?
I have to stay with the wagon.
I have to stay with Evergreen.
I don't have to be. I have to stay in the stable too, do I?
No.
Oh, fantastic!
It's just for our dear elf friend.
Ah, yes.
As in
Elf.
Deer and an elf.
Oh dear. Elf.
I got it!
You didn't.
All right, so I will go into
I'll go with you.
request lodging.
It sounds like there's trouble inside, so be careful.
Trouble.
Do you not hear the
More like
shouting?
No,
opportunity.
God,
As
she's
you
like a
guys
chihuahua.
enter, you start to be able to hear what all of the commotion is. Acrony is having words. The guy at the front of the caravan.
Oh yeah.
Acrony.
He's having words with the innkeeper. Who's rather, what's the term I'm looking for?
Angry?
Not angry.
Boisterous?
When you're nervously apologetic.
Oh.
like, oh, we
saying,
know
"Oh,
that."
I would love to give you a room, but we just don't have any available. It's like, well, then my boys will sleep in the common room. He says, well, I would love to, but the whole common room's been rented out for a private event. I don't have any space here.
Who the hell makes an event here? Well,
Yeah.
of course, that's me meta, and Nemi is outside.
You see, actually, a nearby table, 4 finely dressed men. One of them holds up his hand and says, "That's right, off with you now. Back out into the cold."
God damn it.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Oh
No, she's not allowed inside.
She's not-
I already
it's
went
too late.
inside.
It's too
Jerry
late.
went inside.
Oh,
Time
no.
to chop off everybody's hands. All hands on deck because they're chopped off.
Ah, dang it! I wasn't able to get my awesome, really beautiful, nice robe, so I can't pose.
We can't do anything.
Damn it! Yeah.
I'm gonna ask what's the matter.
You walk up to the
Yeah.
argument. Acrony says, these rich fools have rented out the whole inn, and
Oh no!
this idiot of an innkeeper won't let us stay here tonight."
This inn's gonna burn down by the end of the night.
He kind of throws up his hands and stomps out and starts telling his guards to get about setting up a camp for the night.
I'm gonna look over where you pointed at the finely dressed gentleman in this.
I'd like to walk over to the finally dressed man.
I was just about to do the same.
It's like you
So
guys
you both walk over to the finely dressed
We-
gentleman.
we're
roll up.
both with different agendas.
One of them. What's that horrible smell?
It's
The other one
this.
says, "Oh, it's those two. Look, it's a half orc. Ugh."
Ooh, the racist
Oh
too.
my Of course they're racist.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
They're so gonna
I
die.
kind of.
I'm
like,
glad Nemi's not
sniff
there.
myself.
You're gonna
and
get
say,
us kicked out of the
yes.
caravan.
I suppose the stench of your mother still lingers on me.
Boom.
Lord Stirring, I believe he thinks he's a comedian.
Oh, I
Hello,
think
Lord
I
Perenald.
know.
Lord Perenald, I think he might have quite a jolly time out in the cold. Be gone with you.
these fuckers.
I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. You see, my name is Presto, the Magnificent. Let's shoot little fireworks up.
Oh, fabulous! He's a court jester. Go, jest in the cold, sir. Away with you.
Oh God. These assholes.
You
What's my
obviously
name?
have no
I'm just
joy
sitting
for
there
life.
listening,
Wouldn't you
watching.
like to be jested by myself?
No, sir. No, I would not like to be jested by you. Ugh, half orcs touching me.
Oh, I can assure you nothing on this earth would want to touch you, not even a kobold.
Well, just as well. That's why we're in here, and you're going to be out there. Good day, sir. Off with you now.
Oh, I'm so sad Check isn't there. Ooh, burn! That's Mini Check.
Mini check.
Mini Check is saying, ooh! Oh, you gonna take that, son? You gonna take that, son? Set it on fire! Set it on fire, bro!
So, if I'm going to be insulted, I at least would love to know who I am being insulted by.
Oh, Lord Perinald, I believe he'd like your name. Lord Perinald, one gentleman looks up to you, as identified now as Lord Perinald. He says, well, I am Lord Perinald. This here is Lord Farstrider. This here is Lord Stirring. And this here is Lord Halden.
Lord, 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 Lord.
I'm a lord if I don't give a shit. Because you just say you're a lord. Of what?
Ooh.
Of our lands and holdings.
And you have proof of this? Because you're staying in an inn.
Yes.
Why would someone of your stature be in an inn?
We're traveling along the road
To where?
to our business.
Business. Of
No,
what?
as in none of yours.
Oh! And then what kind of business do you do?
That's out of miss-
Again, none of yours.
I'm going to just kind of take a look and get closer
Mhm.
and smell them. I'm like, I'm pretty
I would
sure
like
the foul
to-
smell
I
is
would
coming
like
from
to
you, good sir.
Use this distraction to try and pickpocket one of the other ones to grab their identification.
Okay.
Like their,
Oh man, that's great.
Alright. So.
Do it! Piss
These
him
things
off!
are like,
Piss him
what's
off.
taking them so long?
Alright, so this would be sleight of hand.
What you thinking about it?
20 natural.
20 natural!
Nice.
Fail, 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 fail. He can't possibly notice me. It's 23, by the way, with my bonuses.
You noticed.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
How did you notice?
How is that possible?
But the knife he attempted to stab into your hand missed.
Okay.
Wow.
You feel some cold metal kind of brush against your hand, and he's got a knife up and says, "Bad little half-orc."
Little? No, I don't think I'm all that little.
I want to do a insight check on these guys.
Alchemist fire.
My insight check says alchemist.
I want to
Pocket save.
judge the stature of these gentlemen, whether they are actually worthy of combat, or if what Presto, if he's just bad at what he does, or if it was luck, or 19 plus insight, so 23.
How did they notice me? They're
They
so
look
aggravated.
they look like lords.
Just normal lords, no.
Soft.
Normal lords, maybe a little
Oh.
agile.
Well, I will say, just kind of like meta-wise, Joel, I will say that probably you faced a really, really difficult check. Because essentially you were like standing right in front of them having a conversation, and then you decide to pick their pockets. They were somewhat distracted with someone else talking, but like, you know, you're still there. Like that would be an amazing feat to pull off, like against all odds. To be like, boom, like, you know, maybe
Yeah,
maybe
but
if
he
there
was
was
like getting up
magical
on the grill, and I was
spells.
just gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna slap
How
Presto
would
in
you
the
know
hand
that?
at this point, and be like, "Excuse me, sir.
Wow.
Let me show this poor half orc how he should be treated. I'm gonna pull you aside, and I'm gonna mention to you, I'm gonna kill them. So I need you.
Okay. One thing that
So
At this point, five men walk up to you.
can you just don't destroy their identification. I can use that.
Three of them are dressed in full plate with big broadswords on their back,
Ooh.
and two of them seem to be dressed in wizard's robes.
Oh.
Okay.
And they walk up and they say, "It's time for you to leave."
leave what?
The inn. This isn't your area. Go
Oh.
outside.
Oh, it's not my space.
Yeah.
Well, I still have yet to speak to the innkeeper about renting a room. So be gone.
There's no rooms here.
Oh, so you're the innkeeper.
No.
Oh, so then I will go see if there is a room.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the innkeepers, the real innkeeper, about at least getting the stable open for Evergreen.
Jesus. I forget
Okay. Go ahead and go talk to the innkeeper.
So, good sir, Do you have any room for any, at least animals? You know, helpless animals. They don't require. It's not their fault that this storm is going on. It's not their fault that we are. You know, they are our beasts of burden. Is there any room, perhaps in the stable, that we could have our animals be still for the night?
You hear Lord Farstrider go, innkeeper, we paid for the whole stable. Our horses are very particular about what company they keep. There's no room there.
Looks like they potentially enlisted Nemia in the fight. Bring in the horses.
Yeah, man.
I was wondering, like, how are they going to convince Nemia? Oh, they.
I'm going to ask the innkeeper, what do these gentlemen have rented their the entire inn out for in particular?
What have they done?
What are they, or is it like an event? Are they being fed? Like
it's a private event.
Private event. So are they being catered by the chef and by whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an idea. Let's go to their caravan, and then we're gonna spray paint. You look like dork.
I'm gonna ask him if he has any work in the kitchen for the evening.
He does not need any assistance.
No work in the kitchen.
No work in the kitchen.
Where may I ask where the facilities are if I wish to pay for a meal?
No, it's all being. There's no time for anybody else to be fed.
Oh, okay.
By the
What
way,
hour
is our
is it?
caravan taking off yet?
No, everybody's setting up camp.
Outside.
Yeah,
It's
that's
getting
outside
into
the inn.
evening. Yeah, because there's
Okay.
at least here they can set up camps along the side of the inn
Yeah.
to get away from
Have
some of the rain.
a little bit of cover.
So the 5 burly people who kind of joined us, 3 burly and 2 wizards, like who looks to be the strongest of the group?
There's one that's a little bit bigger than the others.
And he seems to be kind of like the more stout, like in the group. Okay.
Sorry, Slash. There's no room at the inn. Lucky nobody's pregnant.
Nemia's
Somebody is pregnant.
Impregnated
Come on,
by
we can do
Oh,
this.
yeah.
You're pregnant.
Oh, come on. I think Jal would have
Hey,
problems with that.
There's 3 female
Yeah,
characters
okay.
here.
That's true.
They already saw you. They haven't seen you yet.
Or Nemia.
Come on, angels, let's do this.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can sneak into the kitchen. The boys in their
Okay.
meals.
So you're going into the
Awesome.
kitchen. What's Presto gonna do?
We're
Are you
just
gonna
sitting
hang
down in
out,
the
or are you
caravan,
just
yeah.
gonna?
What are you doing, Presto?
Right at this point, I'm going to go back out to you. I'm going to tell you about how there's no, obviously, these rich guys.
Well, I was
They
staying
won't
out here
allow
anyway.
Evergreen into the stable.
I didn't mention Evergreen. Yeah.
Well, but you asked him about animals, right?
I did.
What about Sparkle and Sunshine?
Sparkle and
Bob?
Sunshine will be fine for now.
But they don't. I don't even have booties or sweaters for them.
Nemia.
It's really cold out.
Look at Sunshine. He looks
We can
so
get-
upset. Look at him.
We can try and get them under a cover and put a blanket over them. There's a little overhang right there.
I don't like them.
I'd like to use.
It's actually is terrible.
Is it too windy that he's ethereal, but he's also still technically an animal? Could I use Chango to fly in this weather /
He could fly, probably. There's a good chance he'll
fly, but like
Right. Yeah, he could fly, yeah.
like around the inn. I just kind of wanted to kind of
Look around. Or
look
Scout.
around and scout out,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
area.
he can do that.
Okay. So, can you see an attic? Is there like an attic?
There be an attic.
Ooh, or a basement. I will look around the side.
Well, there are cellar doors.
There are cellar doors.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Before you go anywhere,
It's a root
Presto, where is Maya?
Oh.
Where's our road?
I'm gonna go in and say hi to
No, I know.
Maya.
I'm indicating that is now. You're gonna hit whatever happens.
So
with
I want
you.
to.
yeah, that's a good transition.
I
That's
want
a great
to see.
transition
I want to
right
see.
there. Oh.
Do the wizards have any kind of like symbols or arcana symbols to say like which schools they might be from to dictate?
The
No,
dick
they're
school
just
of
in
acid.
sort of big big wizardy robes. They've got staves and
They're all
big
humanoids.
pointy hats. They're all humans.
It'd be funny if they were fighters. They're fighters. They just happen to be wearing a bunch of wizarding
And
stuff.
they've got like on their belts, they've got little bottles of this and that, just kind of tied up to them.
And you said this is like a huge inn, right?
Sizable.
Okay. So is it easy for me to slip away and kind of find the kitchen at this point?
Yeah, well, you can see where the servers are coming in and out to tend to the nobles.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of take note of what the server. What are the servers wearing?
Oh, you're gonna do some Hitman shit, aren't you? You put on, knock one of them out and put on.
Peasantry garb with aprons.
Are there any female?
Yeah.
Gonna do exactly. I'm gonna try to localize one in Batman and.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna try to do it? Okay.
Where are they?
Sorry. Also,
Batman knockout and.
over by where the stables are, actually, it's probably something. The doors are probably locked or like closed and everything like that.
Yeah, they're locked up.
They're locked. Are there guards around the?
No.
I didn't think so. Could I break the lock or pick the lock? Well, based on what I would see or notice, what would be?
So it's got a big chain and then a big padlock. So you could pick the lock.
Oh, okay.
Go try to
So
break
he's
the chain.
doing that. Nemia's gonna go inside. Jehola, can you look after Evergreen?
I have to stay by the flipping cart, so yes. I
Yay.
can watch Evergreen.
I want to go in and talk
She's just kind
about
of miserable
Star.
sitting on top of the cart in the rain.
I'm gonna go in and talk about Sparkle and Sunshine. So she's gonna go in and see what's up.
And
It's all
Bob.
simultaneous,
And Bob.
I guess.
I would
Don't
like to
forget about
instruct
Bob. Oh, yeah, Bob.
Chango to minor illusion the sound of thunder, just constantly, like every once in a while, just kind of indicating
Oh,
the
okay.
storm. Just
Okay.
thunder, constant.
To like hide your noise.
Oh no, just
Just because.
Okay.
Oh, you'll see.
You'll see.
Fire.
Oh, fire!
Okay, so what next in all this simultaneous events?
This is awesome.
So
Darby's like, I don't know what's
you
gonna happen.
won't really be able to isolate any of the serving people without going into the back room.
Then I'm going to stealth into the back room.
Make a stealth check.
You think you're invisible?
No, you always think you're invisible. It's just a number. 21.
She's Batman.
Wait,
Blackjack.
sorry. No, wrong one. 23.
Oh,
And hooker.
So as you're making your way in there, one of the nobles holds up his hand and says, "Innkeeper, we didn't want urchin with our food. Can you have her thrown out, please?
Oh
She's
my
trying
God.
to get into the cook's office."
God damn it, that lord with his massive wisdom. He's got such a high perception. He's got like radar.
Yeah.
That fucking guy.
And the innkeeper comes, "Oh, please, just go. We don't want any trouble with the lords. Please, just
Oh,
I'm
hooker.
gonna just
Yes,
I'm gonna just survey the area to see if there's another way in, like maybe through the back, or I can at least sneak in through the back.
Oh, yeah, like
So
while
you're
you're
gonna,
leaving,
walk
you do a
out,
scan.
walk around. Or?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna find Presto, I think.
There is a back door. It has like one guard just kind of standing there, looking kind of bored.
Whose footprints are these?
It looks like it's basically where the inn workers like go outside to go, so they can go into the root cellar around the corner. But yeah,
I guess,
not,
I see...
not really any activity.
So does Nemia see Maya on her way in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maya's kind of like going on her way out.
I wanted to see if I could just take 10 to pick the lock, by the way.
What's your thievery?
Hey, you might have better luck because you're like religious.
Yeah.
Or is it thievery now, or is it?
No,
it's
it's
sleight of
like-
hand.
It's
I
like,
would assume.
well, actually, what I really think it is you don't get a bonus, and
What do you?
It would be
you
to-
get
it's
a
just a
bonus if
dexterity,
you have
right?
thieves tools.
Okay.
Oh.
You get your proficiency bonus if you have thieves tools, or you double it. It's one of the two.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's look up lockpicking
Yeah.
because it's something good to know.
Well, while you're looking up that, I want to ask. So when Nemia sees Maya, does Maya do anything to tell her like to not say hello or like anything at all?
No.
No kind of. Okay, then she says, "Hi, Maya." Bye, Maya.
Wait,
That's
Presto-
exactly what happened. Yeah.
Does Presto have a way of like informing somebody if there's like trouble?
Mm-hmm.
It's called message.
Yeah, he's got a message.
Can I just say, like, Meta, before he left to go to the, like, cellar, because Chal is just going to be sitting around for this whole thing, so...
Yeah, just sitting around.
Just sitting around.
Hey, you're the employed person.
I am the employed person, so if, she have just said to Presto, if there's any trouble, just let her know. And
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That, like right before, like you'd be like, well, hey, let us know if you need anything. Like,
Yeah.
Right before he starts.
Yeah.
So it's a dexterity check.
Okay.
A dex check.
And then you add your proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah,
If
you add,
you
you
have-
add your proficiency bonus if you have the tools.
Oh, which I don't.
And it says specifically, you add your proficiency bonus to any checks to open locks. So if for some reason it was a constitution check or something weird,
I
you
got
would also...
11.
Oh, wait, you're taking
Oh,
10.
so you're taking 10. So
Oh,
what was your
taking
bonus?
Huh?
What's your bonus for dex?
+1.
Okay. So taking 10 is not enough to open it. So spend 10 minutes messing around with it, and it doesn't work.
Bummer.
I guess I'll try breaking the chain then.
Okay. So you're in the inn.
Okay. I go to the innkeeper. Sir, I heard you have no stables open. Is that true?
Yes, unfortunately, it's very true. Yes, I'm sorry. All of the stables are rented out.
But Bob and Starshine and Sparkle and Evergreen are really cold.
Well, I understand. There's a lot of trees nearby. Perhaps you could build a big fire.
Actually, that does make sense. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Why are they all full? Are there too many horsies?
Oh, these kind nobles here have rented out all the space, I'm afraid.
Super good.
Oh. Do you think they'd mind if I talk to them?
Well, they don't seem very particular with outside company, but you could give it a shot. I won't stop you.
Maybe they're followers of Paylor.
You do look very nice comparatively to all of us.
It's
Yeah.
true. You are
got my
regalia,
butterfly.
shining armor.
Do you actually have butterflies following you around? That'd be cool.
No,
I
it's
think
too
the rain
rainy.
is,
Yeah.
it's too rainy.
There was one.
Maybe
but
get
it
an
got hit-
owl.
There was one, but it got hit by a piece of hail.
Oh, poor butterfly. They'll come back.
Nemia, what's your charisma?
It's like 12. You know, it's not super.
not high.
It's not super amazing.
Not super amazing, but you're also not super ugly.
Yeah, it's not, yeah. I guess I'll turn. Nemi will turn and wave. Or does he point out? Like, yeah, he pointed out the.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They're very obvious.
I don't know. First, just give a wave to them. Do they
Maybe
respond
one of
at
them
all?
looks at you and they kind of like start talking to each other.
Approach somewhat timidly. Blessings of Paylor, sirs. Do you have some time?
With money like ours, we have very little time. What do you need?
I'm sorry, sirs. I have some horsies named Bob and Sparkle and Sunshine and my friend Evergreen, and they need to be in the stables because they're really cold, and I haven't made a sweater for any of them.
Tell me, of what breed are your horses?
I don't know.
Well-
One's brown, and one is black, and another is brown, and wait, what color is Evergreen?
Gold.
And one is gold. He looks really fancy, and everybody likes Evergreen.
One of them has to stop and look at each other.
What's with this chick with the horses?
She looks
Gold?
She's fucking crazy.
Yeah, gold. I found him in the forest. He's actually elf.
I see. Bob and Sparkle and Sunshine and Evergreen, eh?
Bob and Sparkle and Sunshine are regular horses. Evergreen is an elf that got transformed by a wizard. Do you guys know a way to transform someone from not being a stag into an elf? Because he really needs that. You guys have so much money. Do you guys know about that? I bet you know all kinds of people.
They kind of look at each other. She's touched.
Oh.
You know, I hear if you pray to Paylor, out in the darkest of nights, his blessing will be upon you forever.
I've already been touched and blessed by his light, but I could be even more blessed. Are you all followers of Paylor as well?
They start laughing.
You guys are jolly. What are we laughing about?
Oh don't worry.
This is sad.
These guys are dicks.
Are they oil tycoons? Like, I wonder, like, what is their business?
My name is
One
Daniel
of
Plain.
them leans forward and says, "Tell me, miss, have you taken a vow of chastity?"
Ew.
Ugh.
That I have, sir. Blessed and devout am I towards Paylor. I have actually been sent on a mission, blessed by the patriarch himself.
Interesting. Pull up a chair.
Okay.
Innkeeper, we need much alcohol.
Okay.
One of them pushes a big mug in front of you.
This reminds me of the time that I met a follower of Torn. He was really fun and nice. We had all kinds of drinking contests because apparently people who follow Torn like to drink a lot. It was fun.
Do one of us need to go save her now?
Lord, one of them, actually, the one who handed you the drink introduces himself as Lord Halden, and one of the other lords kind of just kind of like rubs his temple, and like it's like really. It's just,
The other ones are like, yeah,
says,
bro.
"Oh, very interesting.
Yeah,
Hey, have a drink."
Well, I don't want to be rude. What is this, anyway?
Why, that's rum. It's a fine, spiced drink from over the seas.
Wow, how exotic, Sip. She doesn't drink a lot, but she kind of sips, because there's no drinking contest issued by a cleric.
Oh, you can drink more than that. Watch, I'll outdrink you. And he takes a big swig from his mug.
Oh, wow, you must be a good drinker. I don't drink a whole lot. I can nurse this drink. I mostly want to stay nice and sober and make sure that Evergreen gets nice and safe in the stable. Oh, so do you guys, I forget, did you say you have too many horsies?
Oh, no, we've just rented out the stable. Our horses are just very particular about their company, but you seem like such a nice young lady.
Can I meet your horsies? They sound nice.
Oh, maybe later. The horses really like the smell of rum.
Okay. Sip the rum. What?
God damn it.
Wait till I see sparkle and sunshine and fog. They're gonna love my smell.
Adult content.
My friend Presto said that you guys were acting kind of mean, but you seem pretty nice.
Oh, the half-orc? Oh, we don't much care for half-orcs.
Why not? All life is blessed under Paylor's light.
Did I break the chain yet?
Back to chain.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Strength check. Wow, really? 4.
You did not break the chain.
It's it's an industrial chain.
Yeah, really.
Made from
Can I try again?
You try again.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, go for it. It'll take a longer try.
No, that is not okay. I'm re-rolling again. It was the exact same roll.
Wait, so you got a 4?
It was a 4.
All right. Somebody sees you.
Ah.
One of the guys in shining armor comes out on the porch and says, "Hey, stop that! Stop that!"
I like you guys keep trying to, and they're just like, "Hey, stop! Hey, get out!
I'm just cold and...
Well, then you should go set up a tent with the rest of your kind. Go on up with you.
Fine.
You don't want to mess with me. I've slain ogres.
Are you going to head back to the caravan?
I guess.
When Presto gets back, Shahala's going to mention the fact that Nimia's been gone for a while. I'm a little worried about her. She went inside, and she hasn't come back out yet.
She did come back out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you did?
Oh, no, Nemia. I'm sorry.
Nemia,
I was thinking
not
about
Maya. Can you check on her? Because I really cannot leave the caravan.
Gotta control this line
Where
back
are
and
you?
forth.
No, Nemia.
You're not sure where Maya's gotten off to either.
Oh,
Maya, yeah.
Aniston, he's not. You don't see him anywhere.
I'm just gonna say busy. That's all I'm gonna say.
But no, Nemia went inside to try and talk to the nobles about about Evergreen, and she has not come out.
Good luck.
So either she miraculously got a room, or...
Hey, do you think you could break those chains?
Do you want to watch the caravan for me?
I'll watch the caravan,
Can
but
you
can
check?
I see the from the caravan? Can I like how
Yeah.
far away is the stable? Since they're a little near.
40 yards away.
How many feet is that?
120 feet.
120 feet.
I'm gonna say keep the channel open though.
Oh, keep the channel open. Oh, okay.
What's Maya doing now?
All I said was busy.
Oh,
Keep the channel
busy.
open. Keep the channel open.
I kind of forget what Maya was doing.
She was in the back.
I'm in the back. There's that guard, which I'm just waiting. Till
Oh, yeah.
Presto, I'll
Oh
break
yeah,
the-
you're just waiting.
I'll
I'm just waiting till we get back.
Oh, okay.
I'll break the chain for you, but I also want to check on Nemia.
Okay.
But
I'm
check it.
going
I'll
to
break
tell
the-
Maya I'll be right back.
I'll break the chain
So-
first. Stay here.
What are you going to do?
Does the guard look like he's employed by the nobles? Or does he look like he's part of the
looks
inn?
more like he's a terrapin, or like an inn guard. He's
Like he's an inn guard?
yeah. He's a bouncer. He's not in armor. He's like light leather armor. A big wood cudgel.
You want some money?
So, sorry.
I'm gonna approach him rather like femininely, and be like, "Sir, it's so cold. As you can see, I cannot make it another night out here. And I know the inn is full, but there must be something you can do to get me in."
It's too bad that I didn't wear underpants today. It's so cold.
It's so cold and I'm so wet.
Everyone says, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. Nobody in and out here except for official inn workers.
But what's with the nobles? Why won't they?
I don't know. It's the innkeeper's been paid a lot of money, and I just work here.
But he seems so nervous, and I'm sure there's something you can do to help me. I'm gonna like lean in on him.
He's
I'm
gonna-
like the head, like kind of getting close.
He's gonna look inside. Okay, you can stand just inside the door, but only for a half hour.
Thank you.
You walk
Wow.
inside, and it's like super warm. It's like you walk in, and you're like in the corner of the kitchen, and like the ovens are going full, and it's super hot.
So Presto, you're gonna stay with the caravan.
Yep.
Can
Yeah,
I
my
just
eyes.
try and stealth over to the cellar door with the chain?
Sure.
Okay. Stealth time. 10.
You're okay.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's watching the cellar door.
And I guess can I try and kick it?
Kick down the door.
Cellar doors open outward.
Oh no,
kick
this
down
is the chain.
Oh, the chain? Okay.
She's good at kicking
sure.
things, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Kicking's stronger than punching.
you are a monk.
Yeah. So she's
Find the
gonna
pressure points of the chain.
Have the chain.
Find the weakest link and strike it.
With your finger.
Jahal like puts her hand into this fit and like kind of jabbing motion, and then jams it forward, and it goes into the keyhole and just goes.
See, this is what she does. She finds the chain, she puts her two fingers
Okay, I
on each
want
of
to
the
see
chain, and she
that
rotates her
in
finger
a
and
movie
snaps.
sometime, somewhere.
I really do feel like Shahal could be in one of those like old, Asian action films with kung fu.
Basically.
Anyway, okay, so what would
Well,
that
come on,
judo
your
chop
child
it?
was taken from you. You're
Oh
basically
yeah, good
the bride.
point.
Judo chop. Yeah, judo chop it.
So would that be athletics?
Oh, strength check.
Okay, strength. I'm not very good at that. So let's see. Boo! 6 again. 7.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to
I'm
get through
really
either.
You gotta just
right now.
Ping, bounce off.
So it's kind of
Actually, Presto had a better shot at it, but but the rolls didn't work.
Yeah, that's the card part.
I guess you'll try one more time.
All right, I'm gonna.
Is this okay?
I'm going to have a minor illusion on top of technically prestidigitation or something like that of just a bright light, but then with a very loud, as loud as I can make it, sound of thunder.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Lord Hardin, that sounded really like quite a squall.
One of the cooks kind of pushes a plate or a platter down the line and says, "Cerise, let's take this plate out to the nobles." And one of the
It's
serving
kind of
girls.
fun that this is happening all at once.
One of the serving girls, like, she's got like her hands full of plates. She's like, okay, and she starts putting stuff down. So you think you have an opening?
That's what I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm actually I'm gonna use the one poison that's identical to that healing potion I got, and I'm just gonna lay it
Oh,
on.
it's a healing potion you poured on there. You just
Lay it on as a secret sauce.
Are you sure that's not gonna look really obvious? Is it like, what's all this red shit on his food? Or
Well, I mean, what kind of food is it?
It was a platter of ribs.
What?
oh,
There you go.
it's
nice.
ribs.
So I'm just gonna kind of cake it in there. that one poison.
Oh no! Oh no! Nemia's gonna eat one of them. Oh no! That's totally gonna happen.
Yep.
Oh well, we'll see. We'll see
You
if it
are
gets.
first.
Okay, so you just created the bright light and the.
I have actual poison, but that's
And-
probably very
I'm
very
gonna-
noticeable. So
I'm gonna open the channel back up and be like, that was me. That's lightning. Just like
To
Um,
who? Oh,
so-
just to
to
other
Maya.
people. Oh yeah.
Jemima.
Shala's gonna. She can. She's attuned to the elements, so she's gonna try and heat the chain a little bit before kicking it again.
Okay.
So she's
Oh,
gonna
nice.
heat the chain.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll help.
That's
I don't
cool.
know. So heat it up a little bit, and then she's gonna kick one more time.
oh my god! You break your
Crit
foot.
fail.
Ow!
Your foot.
You twist your ankle and take a point of damage.
Oh.
Alright, she's just gonna stealth back to the caravan.
Forget this.
Ow. Ow.
Alright,
This chain's hard.
stealth back. Oh, now that's a high
Now
roll.
you get the stealth.
Yeah,
So with
20,
a twisted ankle,
20
she gets an
stealth.
18 to stealth back.
Yeah, 20.
You make it
actually.
back. You're
20.
fine.
But you hobble back.
You
So she hobbles back to Presto. Can you?
And I like smiles at.
No.
Oh.
I even tried to heat it up.
You know, nobody
I'm
nobody
gonna go check
notices
on
the
Nemia.
injured homeless person.
Yeah.
Nobody notices the injured homeless person.
Natural.
I'm gonna go check on Nemia. Can you stay here still?
Yeah.
Watch the stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So she's gonna go hobble inside the inn.
And serving lady comes and grabs the platter and rushes out the doors. And a platter is placed before you. And
Sounds like a real squall out there, Mr. Harden. I really want to get Sunshine and Bob and Sparkle and
Since
Evergreen
you had
and
that message, I'm gonna
Stables.
say,
oh well, I
You
can't do
might
that till my
need to
horses
be
trust
ready.
you. You should drink more rum.
that's it.
Well, okay.
Because I can't say
You actually
that.
can't say anything.
Actually, at this point, just to
I'm gonna message to Nemia. I was like, Maya just told me to be ready about something.
so given that he is talking about horses, I suppose she will do an insight check to see, like, does he really care about these horses? This is the third time she's asked about it.
What are you doing after applying the poison?
I'm just gonna go out back to the
Get the hell out of
yeah.
Dodge.
Do the fade.
Okay.
Can I do that? Can I?
Go for it.
Does he really care about? Oh.
Aw.
Our rolls are
You're not.
bad
Are
tonight.
you wise?
Yeah, they
you
are.
are wise.
Yeah, I mean, so that's 13.
He doesn't seem very interested in the horses.
Okay.
Slash is
That's
really
good to
enjoying
know.
what's going on right now, regardless of the
I-
bad rolls.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to do, I'm going to do one thing as I leave, but that's
Then that means that
Just like
Nemia does, like, you know, the sip where you're kind of like, like you're not, like, you know, do the purse lip sip, you're not really.
Lord, you've now been introduced to them all at this point.
Okay.
Lord Perenel kind of goes, Lord Holden, why don't you offer some of these to our guest? And
is
kind
this-
of pushes the platter closer. Lord Holden kind of goes, yes, of course, you would love these ribs. And he puts some on a plate in front of you and says, you should have some, please.
Okay,
And-
what kind of ribs?
I believe pork ribs.
Okay.
Can this be the time that Shahala hobbles in soaking wet and with a hurt foot?
You're gone. It's gonna happen.
Does she get stopped by any of the guards at all?
They let you walk in.
Okay, so she walks in. She sees Nemia sitting with the lords.
I'd like to make it more
And she says very-
thunderous or lightniness, just making it sound worse and worse.
And she says loudly, "What is going on here?
Hi, Jahala. That's
Nemia-
my friend Jahala.
Nemia, what are you doing?"
Well, your friend is joining us for a drink and some delicious ribs. Would you like some?
No.
But they're hot, fresh from the oven.
These guys are.
They actually do look pretty good, Jahala. And actually, the lords are fairly nice.
No,
we
they're
might
not.
get our animals in there.
One of them
Nemia.
starts eating a rib.
Nemia.
Nemia's gonna eat one too.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Uh-oh. Poison one of our our friends.
2.
Anybody got any
That's the book I
epicac?
need.
Huh?
Anybody got any epicac?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
to hit
do
the
an
bathroom.
insight on
Okay.
the nobles just to make
I'm
sure.
a young rogue learning
see-
how to do everything
See
properly.
if they're being truthful
Right?
with Nevia.
I'll
Getting a
learn
little,
from my mistakes.
getting a little
Yeah,
meta here, Jahala. You're kind of like off at a distance, far
she
across
doesn't
the
die.
room.
She's
Like,
hobbling in.
yeah.
She walked up to the.
Don't
Just
No,
saying, it's
tell
getting
everybody
getting a
the
little
plan.
meta. You haven't even seen
Maybe,
these folks
except
yet.
for her.
No, I heard
You did
about
hear that they're assholes.
Yeah.
You definitely heard that.
and that's
so.
why I'm like, I'm a little worried about Nevia. Oh my gosh, roommates. What the heck? Ah, crap.
The house is on
I
fire.
swear I'm not trying to be meta. I feel like Shahala's actually has been trying to put herself in as like almost a keeper with Nemia because.
Oh
Nemia
yeah.
feels
No,
like-
no. It still totally works. It totally works. Just saying. You're getting there.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let's go with this one. No, it's not
20.
the same thing. Nat 20.
You get healed by it.
13.
You are fine.
Huh. Oh, wow. I was wondering if then, like, because, I mean, she could maybe get messed up, but, like, might have, like, just enough insight to actually, like, pretend that she's okay. And be like, I just need to go to the bathroom. Less restrained.
Yep, you were fine.
Well, then she doesn't even think anything
So-
of it. She's like, they're actually pretty good, Jahala.
You notice only one of them so far has been eating them.
I'm gonna do insight on because
Well, she's also going to say,
just to see what
that's
she
really
thinks of
good,
these
thank
guys.
you.
You're very welcome. Have as many as you
nice.
like.
So,
Okay.
insight. I got a 24. She's trying to figure out the nobles.
They definitely seem to be up to something.
Yeah.
And you notice periodically they seem to make odd gestures.
Odd
Interesting.
gestures.
Yeah, it's just like you just notice things. Like one of them will just make a gesture, and the others will kind of look at him, and then they'll seem to make decisions in unison.
I wonder if they're thieves' guilds.
That would be awesome.
But of course,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
that would be
seeing that. So.
amazing. Sorry, I was wondering, could I get Chanjo to go over to the chains of the
Barn?
The barn, thank you.
Sure.
And
Bird lands on a barn.
yeah, onto the chains. And then, sorry. I would like to do. Can I do a minor illusion and also a shocking grasp through Chanjo? Minor illusion for me, and then shocking grasp for Chanjo. I'd like to shocking grasp the Chanjo.
So Jahala's just gonna lean down to Nemia. I need to get back to the caravan and my job.
You sure you don't want one?
I'm
Take
sure.
some with you. Give them to your friends.
How are they so nice?
Not talking to you. Sorry, sir.
They're hot.
Sir.
As
you
are
are
you.
sure you're okay.
I'm fine. This is pretty good.
I seem to think that these guys are not nice, and I don't think that
Not
it's-
nice.
I'm not talking to you.
Lord Perennial, she said they said we're not nice. Lord Halden, I disagree.
Well, everyone is blessed under Paylor's light, and I just want to talk with them and maybe get Bob into the stables.
If you're not back in 2 hours, should I come back in?
Well, maybe
I don't know. I'm giving her time. She's an adult.
Okay.
I beg to differ.
Sure, Jahala. I'll see you then.
All right. She kind of just glares at the lords and then just turns and walks back out.
Enjoy the rain.
I'm sorry, you guys. That's my friend Jahala. She can
Presto,
be very
You're
motherly.
off the hook. Thank you.
That's all
Yes.
right.
She's a caring person, and she's a caring soul. Paylor bless her heart.
Okay, so you make a shocking grasps.
Mhm.
So you're making it look like it got struck by lightning.
Yeah, precisely.
The wood is slightly scorched, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Do you guys mind if I call my roommates back?
Go for it.
Well, go for
Sorry.
it.
She just Jala's back on top of the caravan in the rain again.
Yeah.
Just sitting around.
Are there any guards that are over there, looking at the?
One of the guards is kind of looking at it. That's weird, but
Yeah.
he's not going out in the rain. He's just going to get struck by lightning.
Electric
Right.
parrot. Y'all been hit by the
And then
electric
he's
parrot.
kind of confused as to why the parrot's still alive.
So is only one guy still eating the ribs too?
Yeah, just the one guy's eating the ribs.
Because I mean, even like not knowing anything about these ribs, that's a little weird to Nemia. Like, are you sure you guys don't want any more of these ribs? I mean, I'll have another, but I mean, I don't want to eat all of your ribs.
One of the other guys, picks it up and just goes, yeah, of course.
And Nemia will have another one.
All right, go ahead and roll a d4.
that's good. We're gonna keep playing this danger game. 2.
Okay, go ahead and make me a constitution check.
That is 17.
You're fine.
Huh? Okay. These are some good ribs. Demia's having a good time with this encounter.
He's actually having
Getting
the
to hang
opposite
out and
effect on you.
drink.
They're healing you, actually.
It's basically just because this isn't how you're supposed to do it, I'm kind of making up some loose rules on how it's working. But
Yeah. Right, because it's supposed to be just drank, so it's kind of...
yeah.
It's supposed to
I
be
can see how it's kind of
It's supposed to
diluted.
Oh, drink.
I mean, it's kind of diluted at this point because you just kind of poured it over
Yeah,
some
spread out
ribs,
as a
so it's like-
sauce. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
working weird.
I figured it'd take time,
Right.
like multiple ribs and indigestion.
Yeah. I would have, like meta, I would have like just stayed in there. Oh, you only had the one potion though. You
And
can
I
just
only-
keep
yeah.
dosing.
I have an actual thing of poison, but that's going to be actually much more noticeable, especially when they noticed me
This
that
smells
far away.
really poisonous.
Yeah, like when they noticed me that far away trying to get in the kitchen, like I went with more like, okay, it's probably a bad idea
Eagle
just to
eye
throw,
over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to throw real poison on this thing. Might as well try to do it as
Yeah.
best I can.
And just stab them in their sleep. So
Yep.
anyway, so we're eating our ribs.
Yep. They're encouraging you to drink more.
Nemia takes some actual sips, but mostly just kind of, like definitely pacing. She's not going all out.
Sorry.
Definitely not like
Remember
their
mixing up
not
two
like their
things
buddies with
beforehand.
their torn
They were
bread,
asking
because
me
this
how
is
to
not a
switch
drinking
HDMI
podcast.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Well, you pull it out and you put
You put it in the
And then
right
you put
port.
it in.
That's 16.
Okay. It seems like Lord Halden's getting impatient. He seems to be getting slightly agitated.
What did I miss?
Can I?
Holden, what's wrong?
Jahal probably missed that.
Oh, nothing a good drink can't cure. And he kind of picks up some
I'm
shot
gonna
glasses and puts
tell
them
you
on.
all
He
this.
says, have a shot with me.
Keep an
Okay.
eye on the barn while I
Takes
go
a shot.
back. Someone try this.
Oh,
Waits for
okay.
you to do the same.
The stable.
Yeah.
Take the shot.
Okay. Go ahead and do a con check.
Uh-oh. The first of many.
Oh, it was
4.
going to be a 17.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Take 1 degree of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Wow, that
So
was...
you're now disadvantaged on ability checks.
Okay,
Ooh.
good to know.
Did she just get drugged, but not by you?
That...
Hopefully not.
Wow, that was quite a shot.
Oh yes, these drinks will sneak up on you. You have to be careful now.
I should be careful. Sometimes I drink too much. I want to visit your ponies. What are their names?
Oh, there's
Can I break the chain? Try and break the chain again.
Go ahead and do a stealth check. Are you
Just
going
yelling
to
out.
the lightning bolts again, or are you going to
7.
7?
I love that this is all going on while like Preston's just like basically looks like he's trying to like jack
This
a
time
car.
the guy comes out and says, "I told you to get away from that door."
Why is it that you got caught?
I don't. I'm just terrible. I'm just really bad right now.
Because he's doing you were doing the cellar, and he's doing the stables.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Dude, we're just causing so much trouble for this inn.
I like that's basically the equivalent because you're in like driving rain. It's like basically like
Is there
Nemia's
another?
hanging out.
We're gonna like slink my head and walk away. That chain's gonna like do a kind of a circle around the. It's like, is there another entrance?
This is a back entrance.
There's a back entrance. Okay.
With the guard by it.
Oh, with the guard behind it.
Do illusions and get him
Um,
whose footprints are these?
Yeah, really.
Oh, right, the horses' names. Yes. Let's see. horses.
Is he gonna make or is he just gonna make up some names on the spot? Because I figure he wouldn't even name his horses. He's like, there's old Jerry and Jeremy and Bear. Gary.
There's Galahad and Vestigial and Beatrice and Conswaggle.
I
Conswaggle.
just want to get punched.
That's a great horse name. Did I tell you my horse names? They're Bob and they're Sparkle and Sunshine. And Evergreen doesn't totally count because he's a magic stag that's transformed from an elf. Oh, I told you about Evergreen. He's pretty cool. He speaks Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
That I need you to
No, none of us here speak Elvish. Though, as lords, maybe that's a language we should learn. Do you speak Elvish?
I'm gonna head towards the stable.
Okay.
And she says, slightly
okay.
slurring, I do in Elvish.
Oh, that's quite remarkable. And Howland applauds you slightly.
That means I do in Elvish. Me and Evergreen always talk in Elvish because he doesn't understand Common. Because he's been a stag for 400 years. It's a long time.
That is a very long time.
I forget, are they humans?
They're all humans.
Yeah, we couldn't live that long, but Evergreen's lived that long. How amazing. I don't understand why he hasn't given his heart to Paylor yet when he's had 400 years to do that.
Well, he spends more time with your horse Sunshine, was it?
Yeah, and Sparkle.
And Sparkle. Oh, those are great Paylor names. Perhaps exposure to those horses will help him see the light.
Yeah,
The
you're
other
right.
three kind of snicker.
You're right. How long have you followed the light of Paylor, Halden?
They all start
Harden.
laughing,
You guys love mentioning Paylor. I like to laugh and smile when I think of Paylor, too. This reminds me of a passage. And recites a passage of Paylor, the book of Paylor.
Okay.
About joy in the hearts of men.
Anyone else want to try anything?
Actually,
Well,
Joel
this
messaged
bullshit's
me
happening.
and wanted me to come open the lock to the barns.
Okay.
Also,
so go ahead and stealth over.
Pinjahala wrap her ankle up a little bit. I mean, that wouldn't be too hard for somebody to do, right?
What are you trying to do?
Like her ankle's twisted.
Oh yeah,
just
no,
like
you're.
her-
I mean, it's
really
fine. It's just
It's not a real
metagame. You took a
Okay.
point of damage because you
Cool.
missed.
Yeah.
So I have to be
You're not. You're
around
not. You're kind of
everybody.
disadvantaged.
Cool. Never mind then.
I'm like, what are you trying to do? As I'm like picking this lock.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
Now it's garbage. 10.
Sorry, you still need this perception. It's cold. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's
Cold
raining.
and it's dark.
And
He's got his
it's-
headphones in.
And it's also a thunderstorm, too.
Oh yeah, look, lightning parrots. He's busy looking at lightning parrots. Like, what the fuck?
It's magic
How is that thing
birds.
still alive? I don't get
The
it.
two pops.
So I don't know if I was him. I would
Does
just
bird guy see that?
Wait, is that what's been
be bird guy.
He's set up.
Did I miss that on my phone call?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
your lightning parrot?
Yeah. He had.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
right.
had Presto use shocking grasp, and then there was a minor illusion of a lightning bolt.
Okay.
So,
I like to think.
So
I mean,
he's
if
like
I were
guarded
that
by
guard,
lightning
I would just be
No,
like
he meant change it.
done with
Oh,
the
yeah.
shift. I would just be like staring out there, like, is there going to be another lightning parrot? Like, what was that? What was that? We're under attack by lightning parrots, maybe? Like,
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can pick the lock now.
okay, go ahead and make a check.
Why are you trying to get in here? Okay, I probably did this. 21.
Yeah,
blackjack.
24.
You pick the lock.
Yeah. I'm 23 total.
Why
I'm
did
like,
you do
just
that
like,
in the first
just,
place?
I'm gonna just like do that. I'm like, why are you trying to even get in here?
The noble is not noble without his riches.
So you're gonna kill a horse.
No,
You're as bad as
No.
y'all over there.
It's true. You are against Peter.
what'd you guys say? She suddenly comes in and smacks a horse. Oh God, I'm sorry.
I don't even realize I'm doing it.
It's an animal. I have to punch it in the face.
Think they're so superior.
I was like, so you plan to kill their horses?
Kill? No. But if something should to liberate the horses, where they should run free accidentally due to a horrible storm, more noble
we
horses.
can't be held accountable. And you think they'll be hurt by that?
Well, they'll be really pissed off.
I'm gonna just like flick you like in the forehead. Like, does that piss you off?
Maybe.
And now you're over it, huh?
Yeah.
That's exactly what those nobles are gonna be like.
Well, you know what?
I'm
Lots
looking
of
for
minor
something
inconvenience.
now.
I feel like Maya would be on board
I'm
with
like,
that.
I'm
I'm like,
something
they're
a
not
little more
going to, they're not going to be able to
long-term.
escape now.
She wants
No, you
something
can
more
do whatever you
permanent.
want. All I wanted to do was to cause a little havoc.
I'm gonna ask about your sleep. Like, you've used this in the past. Like, how well can you make this work?
Why would I? Why would I?
Hey, they don't see this.
Well, all the rest of them, they're all kind of just like camping out.
Well, I'm gonna need you to maybe do something tonight.
Oh,
We're not content.
well,
with
since you
sticking
did
it to
something
man.
for me,
Yeah.
for that.
Always sticking it to the man.
I'm gonna go. Can I go into? Okay, so the doors they're still closed? I take it. Yeah. So, do I see where that guard is?
He's just standing in the entryway.
In the entryway. Okay. Can you? I will message you.
Well, I'm in front of you.
Oh, you're.
Yeah.
No, actually,
I'm sorry,
still
I'm sorry.
message him.
Yeah, really. Still message you.
Abuse magic.
Yeah, abuse it. You gave me cancer, so I'm going to use them. Damn it.
I will
It's
never
like having a
deign
cell
to
phone.
move my lips. I will only message.
It's like texting the same person in the same room.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. That's exactly it.
Maybe he's trying to do it
What do you
stealthily.
want
Maybe
to
he thinks
do?
someone's
Right.
listening in, so he's
Yeah,
messaging
true.
you.
I want you to. Can you go
I
and
don't see
untie all of their horses?
You're gonna have to work tonight. I'm not even on time.
I didn't. Just snap their bonds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna look like.
Well, they're not tied up. I mean, they're in stalls.
Oh, they're just there. Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of stalls. There's a few empty stalls, about 10, and and you see a door leading into the inn.
Do I think can the horses just jump them if it's loud enough? Will they be frightened and panicked enough to jump out of the stall?
Theoretically, but it's unlikely that they would try to get out for anything short of a fire. But even then, it's hard for them to get out of the stalls without breaking their legs.
Well, I was gonna say you can minor illusion all this crap to scare them out.
It's not just minor illusion, Mom. I'm going to create a fire.
They're gonna burn down the inn, piss off some nobles staying.
No.
And little Czech shouts, "Yeah, burn it
down!" This poor innkeeper being financially bullied by a bunch of lords.
I know, and now
you're
he's
gonna trash his place.
He's gonna burn down.
To be fair, I can snuff out some fire.
And so, of course,
So
as per
wait,
usual, in the
watch.
class war, it is the poor man who suffers in the crossfire.
Why do you think I'm doing this
It's the
stealthily?
middle class that suffers.
Why do you think I'm doing this so stealthily? I feel bad for the innkeeper.
Oh yeah, what's going on with the innkeeper?
He's being bullied.
Well, why not just
Oh,
lead?
God
Why not
damn
just
it.
lead the horses out? Why can't you just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
just
can we? Well,
give him a slap on
I'm
the butt.
not,
and
I
just
can't.
be
I'm
like,
not inside, so I don't.
Yeah,
know
just gonna
what's
open the latches on them.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you'll do a message and be like, now, and then I'll I'll have Chango and myself make the most right as part of the storm, lightning and thunder and
just push the horses. Get out of here.
I mean, there's like 15 horses in there, but
yeah. Oh, I'd also like
You
to
could slowly-
message you to do some thaumaturgy of like rocking the ground, like making it pretty
Okay, like whenever you do like
Yeah.
lightning and thunder,
yeah.
or with the thunder.
Yeah, when I go
Okay.
to do the thunder, and I'm gonna do.
I think I can handle that. I'm bored anyway.
You're bold. You're cold. You're wet.
meanwhile,
you can
there
just-
bears another shot put in front of you. He says, "More drinks."
Lord Harden, I can't drink anymore. I want to meet the horses and maybe get to know your horses to see if they commingle and be happy and nice with Bob and Sparkle and Sunshine and Evergreen. I know they'd be fine with Evergreen because you know how those elves are nice around animals."
Holden goes, "Okay, I'll take you to meet the horses now."
Okay.
Starts walking with you off towards a door you see now in the side of the building.
Oh God. Why is this happening now?
Because she didn't take the shot.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and make me a perception check with a disadvantage. So roll 2 dice.
Oh, for her, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, she's gonna keep mumbling, so I bet they would hear her mumbling and talking and.
Well, yeah. Is that side door going to be inside of the caravan at all?
No, not really. It's
no.
it's inside.
Oh,
the
5 and
door.
disadvantage. Oh, yeah, and then I roll 1 more, which it's just gonna be that 5 unless I roll worse. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 5. It's perception, which is actually it's 8.
So you notice nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my horsies. Did I mention one is brown and one is black and another one is also brown and then Evergreen is gold. I like his coat. It's really nice. I haven't mentioned it, but I think he looks really good. You should see him. He's so good. You should see him. Bring him into the stable. He's going to look so nice and he'll say elvish things. You guys liked the elvish things a lot.
So, Presto, go ahead and do your event.
Okay. So,
Change
I'll take myself, and that'll be it. Now!
Okay.
And then thaumaturgy, and to rock the ground.
Yeah, I'm doing that anytime there's thunder. Just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Okay, so...
Listen to that storm!
so how exactly are you spooking the horses?
So I'm going to spook the horses with the lightning, the thunder, the thaumaturgy, and then on top of that, I wanted to see. I'm not near the. I mean, am I up?
You have to be fairly close to do the spells.
Oh, that's
like, I'm like, you're making lightning outside with thunder and thaumaturgy?
Yeah, the thaumaturgy is kind of like near the ground, obviously,
Okay.
so they're going to feel the rockiness and everything.
Oh, I thought you were making like a storm like inside the stable, so they're freaked out and like, ugh.
I'll make the
Outside.
noises as loud as I can inside the stable.
Shahal is just doing
Okay.
the rocky ground everywhere
Yeah.
but the caravan. She's going to try and not make the ground shake where the tents
Right.
are.
Okay. Okay. So.
A lot of things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
It's happening.
He's rolling for all the horses.
He is.
Yeah, I think his horse will saves.
Okay. So about half of them
Yeah.
kind of start to kick at their stall doors. So I'm going to assume you're not standing by any because there's plenty of places for you to be that's not in
Yeah.
front of the stall door.
Yeah.
And so as this starts to happen, the door opens and Nemia and Lord Halden are in the doorway.
Do
Go ahead and
we
make a
see
stealth
them,
check.
or are they going to try and try to do the
Whistle
fake?
that up. 24!
Okay.
Nice.
Should I
During
do
the
the
well, it would be passive, so
And
and it's going to be a disadvantage. So yeah, no, she doesn't see. Nemia doesn't see mine.
what the dickens? What is this? And because the cold air is blowing in through the door, and the horses are freaking out. The ground is shaking.
What kind of stable is this? This doesn't seem very nice.
He's gonna turn around and shout and say, "Gregory, Gerald, secure the horses! Some fool snuck in and opened the doors." And
Gregory.
two of the horses bolt for the door, but only two of them.
Oh no! Which ones are those?
Says, "Oh, I'm not sure. Those are the horses of some of our compatriots." They kind of run off, and he says, "I'll send one of the guards after them." And he kind of turns around and walks to the front door and hits the guy on the back and says, "Go get the horses."
Is it one of those 5 burly dudes from earlier? Okay.
Cool.
So now it's down to 4.
Yeah.
I guess I'll hang out with the horses then. Because she just kind of walked off, so I guess just...
So you can. Okay. So Lord Halden actually walks back and says, "Oh, we'll get this sorted out in a minute. In the meantime, why don't you come back to the table? You can have more of these delicious ribs and enjoy some more drinks with me."
Well, we've already gone to so much trouble. Introduce me to your horses.
"Oh, not now. They're so agitated."
I would like to message Nemia and
Is Presto hearing all this?
Well, I'm close enough. Right?
I'm assuming you're outside around the corner of the barn.
Yeah.
If you were in the doorway, they'd see you.
Right, yeah, exactly. But I'm around. Could I hear the majority of that or something like that?
Yeah. It's
Maybe
pretty.
not
It's
all of
pretty
it.
loud because it is windy. But assuming you're not continuously making thunder.
Yeah.
All right, now just to carefully listen.
Thunder, I can hear something.
If only there wasn't so much. Yeah. So
I'm so good at illusion, I fool myself.
I'd like to message to Nemia. Paylor demands your blessing.
Should you do a deception
I have
check?
heard a sign. I must calm these horses. I will calm your horses, Harden. Come to me. Who's this one?
You just walk up to the first horse you can see.
Yeah.
Says, I'm not sure. That's one of my retainers.
One of my retainers. Calm down. I will attempt, and then Nemia attempts to calm the horse.
Okay, go ahead and do an animal handling check.
God, I don't think she has Oh, actually no.
Wisdom.
She's actually okay with it.
Okay, that makes sense. It works for the character. 15.
Okay, you were able to calm the horse.
There you go, one of my retainers.
The guards are kind of running around, sort of shutting all the stalls.
There you go. Who's for This is a nice horse. This is nice. Isn't this nice, Harden? This is nice.
Yes, this is quite nice.
What about, where's one of your horses, Harden?
Says, that's Galahad in the back there.
Let's see, Galahad. Is Galahad upset?
No, Galahad's okay.
Okay.
He made his will checks.
Hi, Galahad. Ooh, look at you, Mr. Big, brave guy. He's not scared, aren't you, Galahad?
Go ahead and make a perception.
Crit failed.
Oh no, sorry, 11.
11. Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Look at you, Galahad. Big, nice. Look at this brave little guy over here.
And, one of the guards shuts the door from the outside. You hear the chain kind of go up and the lock go on. Not the main doors, not the side door.
Yeah. There you go. He was so big and brave, and now the door is closed, huh? Huh? You're a good horsey. I like Galahad. Do you like horsies?
Oh, yes, I'm a big fan of horse flesh.
Horse
That's an odd way to say it.
That's what traders refer to horses as. We trade in horse flesh.
Oh, you buy and sell horsies?
Well, that's one of my many endeavors.
What else do you do, Harden?
Oh, I'm quite the cutthroat businessman. I trade horses. I'm mostly in acquisitions. I'm a big fan of finding opportunities and eliminating the competition.
That's a lot of stuff I didn't entirely understand. But that sounds like you're a big-time businessman. Like, oh, have you met Lyle Anguston?
I can't say I've ever met a Lie Anguston.
Or yeah, Lie. That's what she said.
Lyle.
She's a little drunk. Lyle. Lie Anguston's the biggest dwarf in business around. He's not actually big. I was using a metaphor.
I see. Quite wise of you to use a metaphor.
Thanks. Did you hear that, Galahad? Harden's nice. Do you like Harden, Galahad?
Horse doesn't really respond.
Inside check. The horse does an inside check. The horse gives a suspicious eyebrow.
This isn't his first rodeo.
Give me a signed horse if you need to be saved. Just a sign.
These horses seem all right. I bet they'd get along quite well with Sparkle and Sunshine and even Bob. Sometimes Bob can be temperamental, but Bob's okay. That's why I gave Bob to Jahala. Jahala, you remember Jahala, she was motherly one. She likes horsies too, but her horsey got taken away by these Spidermen, and those Spidermen were scary, and they took away, and his name was Artax. I loved Artax. I loved him when I saved him from that noble who beat him.
Oh, you saved him from a noble.
Yeah, it was this guy who was on the road, and he was like, I don't like you, horse. I'm a big meanie. I'm gonna kick you because you don't want to move. And the horsey was like,
kind of angle myself into the side like doorway where I know they are, and like
You have to go inside the main door. You have to go into the inn.
I have to go into the
inn.
Oh, the side door is literally
It's inside the inn attached to the stable.
Oh, got it. Okay. Is there
Yeah.
obviously most of the stables tend to have like an open like doorway like many feet up, like not a doorway, but sorry, like a window, like an opening.
Not really. And there's a hayloft, but like it's not really ventilated.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, can Changeo get into there? Is the question.
The thatch work is fresh, so no.
Oh.
I'm like, would there be holes? It's a nice inn. Let's see.
they could have just been lax on that.
Got it. Could I? And I cannot see. Damn, they already closed the doors and everything like that. Damn. Yeah.
Try going inside the inn. The guard is not at the door.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll go inside the inn.
Okay. Make a perception check as you enter.
I'm crap at perception.
You notice
14.
that they're all changelings.
Punching you notice the Lord's table is empty.
Huh.
By the way, is there actual thunder and lightning going on from this storm?
Periodically.
So Jahala's just going to continue to make the ground shake whenever there's thunder. because
Yes.
You never said anything. Just
That's a
like
good
I said.
point. You can just keep doing it.
I'm like, this is fun. Let's keep doing this.
It's not super consistent, but yeah. So
Yeah.
it definitely sounds like the storm is getting intense. Or feels like the storm's getting intense.
Yeah.
So he was beating on the horsey, and the horsey was like, I don't want to move. And he was like, you should move anywhere because I'm a big meanie. And so then my friend walked up and said, hey, don't beat on that horse. And I was really proud of her when she did that because Paylor blesses all living things. And she said, hey, you stop that. And the Lord was all like, don't talk that way to me. I'm a lord and I can beat whatever horses I want to. And so then my friend chopped off his hand and he was like, ah! And then his guards attacked and they beat them up. And then I made sure that they'd stay alive. And then I took their horses because they were mean.
Interesting story. So
I know lots of good stories. Have I told you about Ed the Etten?
Well, I'm rather curious where your friends are from.
Oh, and yet.
I forgot about Ed.
I don't really know. I took it as a sign from God when they showed up to help me on my pilgrimage. And they were doing all kinds of blessed work to stop evil, bad people. So I decided to help them. And then we kind of wandered around a while, and there were some screaming mushrooms. Have you seen screaming mushrooms? Boy, howdy, they are screamy. And they get really upset when you try to touch them. I tried to give the mushroom a hug, and I was like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, mushroom.
She's so drunk.
Inside the inn, can I? And I noticed that they're not there. Do I see the side entrance to the? Okay, so
It's open.
Mosey up to it.
Okay. Make a perception check when you got to the entrance.
4.
You notice nothing out of the usual, out of the ordinary. So there's two of the guards in plate, and then the Lord Halden you see standing talking to Damia.
Got it.
It takes you a minute to notice Halden.
Yeah, of
He's
course,
kind of
yeah.
in the shadows, but
I should ask, and she's extremely obvious.
Yeah,
with her
shining armor.
There you
I should
are.
ask them where they're from. You saw Jahala. She's one of my friends. She beats people up with punches and kicks. She's like, it's just like that.
Nemia, that's where you've been this entire time.
Presto!
Looks over at Presto and just kind of like goes, oh, the half-orc. It's quite time for, I think, your friend to depart with you.
But, were you
Are you-
having a
Who
good
are you
conversation?
talking about, Harden?
Oh, you, young Nemia. He kind of puts his arm on you and starts escorting you over to Presto. And says, after all of this horrible commotion, I think the horses are far too nervous for new friends today.
But they're still cold out there, Harden. You said you might let them in.
I know, I said I might, but I think it's time for you to depart with your friend here.
Harden, I think that you've had such a...
Presto, no, Presto, no, Presto, Presto, no, Presto.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish, Presto.
The Beyonce.
Presto, Harden, I
Horrible artist.
thought you said you were with Paylor, and Paylor allows the light to shine on all horsies. Why, it's just the horsies. I'm gonna go outside. I want the horsies in there. You're being mean, Harden. I thought you were a friend.
He's gonna say, he's gonna go, I'll let you in a secret. He whispers something very quietly in your ear, and he says, Vecna. And then he pushes you up the stairs into Presto's arms.
Huh?
And only you heard him say that.
What was it, Vecna?
Vecna. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Vecna. I forgot about that. That is very
Who
familiar.
the heck is Vecna?
Oh, wow. Great. Cool. Well, burn 6.
She's drunk.
You're not sure who Vecna is.
She is a little drunk.
Technically, she would even take disadvantage on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think
You're
a
right.
6 is bad enough.
Oh, wow, 4. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Let's go, Presto. I thought I made a friend, but I guess he doesn't like horsies as much as he said he does. I've had a bit to drink.
And so, are you going to help her out?
I will help her out. I had a plan, but I think I'm good.
It kind of got fucked.
It kind of got fucked.
What happened in your
And so, as they leave, you notice the other 3 nobles just sort of emerge from the shadows and walk out the door with him.
What? They were in the stable the whole time? That's creepy.
I
That's
bet,
really-
and I
That's
bet they
how
saw.
creepy.
I bet they saw you.
You didn't see her.
Eagle eyes.
It's hella creepy.
That's surprising.
Interesting.
Given eagle eyes, yeah, before.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess, you know what? I feel like lesser
They
restoration.
were way too interested in carnal needs.
They were playing their game.
Game.
Well, I'm glad that Nemia was obnoxious then.
I was kind of one of the things I was worried about.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't think
So you
lesser
guys heading back
restoration
to the
could cure
caravan
that
then?
exhaustion.
I'm still
One
stuck in there until
disease
they leave,
or
so
blind,
yeah.
deafened,
Yeah,
paralyzed.
Yeah, they
or
all
poisoned.
exit, and the guard is one of them stops one of the guards by the door and says, "Just stay here and make sure they don't mess with the horses again." And you notice his affectation changes a little bit, and he walks back into the.
So, wait, so what do Nemia and Presto exit?
Yeah,
You're kind of leading Presto.
that's very much true. What did you two talk about?
Is Maya there?
I'm gonna be behind until you get back to the cart.
She's stuck at the stable, I think.
She's
right?
stuck
Yeah,
in the
until
stable
I can get out.
it's clear.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll go back to the cart.
Shahala looks sad when she sees him.
Hey Jahala. Well, I kept trying to talk about horsies, and I wanted to get Evergreen into the stable. Sorry, Evergreen.
I'm telling you, those guys were no good.
Evergreen's not here.
Where's Evergreen?
Outside.
Aren't we
No,
out?
we are outside.
No, I thought we were still going through the inn, but whatever.
Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, you're in the
Because we have to go through the inn to get outside, but.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. I guess we were
You're not
talking.
there yet.
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Will you guys decide if you
Yeah.
want to just give up and stay the night? That would be cool.
We were well, Presto. We were talking a lot about. What did we talk about? We had really good ribs, and we were talking about horsies, and he had some shots of alcohol, and that kind of got me a bit tipsy. And talked about horsies some more, and I kept trying to talk about horsies. And then, and you came up, and then they were like, we're racist. And I was like, why are you racist? And then they just kind of dropped the subject.
I was there. I'm very well aware of their blatant racism.
Were you there? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, were you?
Who's
Oh,
in the
yeah.
caravan yet?
Okay, I think now we're at the
Yeah.
caravan. Hi, Jahala.
Hi, Nemia.
They had
Are
a
you
lot
alright?
of booze. I
I'm gonna
drank.
message you
You're
saying,
drunk.
see if there are any open keys left. I don't think that I'm pretty
Nemia,
sure
those
there's
guys seem
still
like
some
bad
rooms
news.
that are open.
They were doing
didn't
this
want
weird
people staying
hand gesture
in.
between each other.
That's
They seem to
weird.
be talking. I don't know if it was.
What? What? You mean like at the table?
Yeah.
I thought everyone was just listening to my stories about horsies and
It's-
chopping off lord hands.
It seemed like they were almost talking to each other without you knowing.
Oh my gosh. I told the cool story about how we saved the horses to Hardin, and then he was like, you should get out of here. And he was like, and clearly he doesn't like horses as much as I thought he did. He is a meanie. You were right, Jahala. You were right, sister. You
She's
were
kinda
so
like,
right.
She's like, oh, thanks.
You were so right, sister. Forget those scumbags.
Do I smell ribs?
Oh, the ribs were pretty good. I had a couple of those. Yeah.
My
Brought out a
went
pl-
off.
We should just set up.
Well, mine's not there, right?
Yeah,
Mine's
I'm not there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still there.
I'm waiting for Darby to let me leave.
We should just set up camp. Do we have tents around here? We do have tents, right? Okay.
I feel. What was the hand gestures thing?
I don't know.
Also,
I don't
what's
understand it.
Vecna?
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 You guys can make
Where'd you get-
religion checks.
Oh, okay.
This is something you'd know immediately if you know it.
Ooh.
I think
I think Jahal's
It'd
gonna
be
know.
22.
Yeah.
What is Vecna?
You know that Vecna is a very evil god.
Oh.
I knew it. That's why they're all giggling when they talked about Baylor every time.
Evil god of what?
Deflower, Paylord.
Specifically, the
Basically.
evil god of knowledge.
And of course, they're basically frat boys putting him up to where it's like, dude, try and bang the cleric of Paylor, do it. The other guy's like, oh my god, you assholes.
God of evil secrets.
Evil secrets.
Evil secrets.
Oh, that makes sense then. I'll let you in on a secret. Vecna.
And you know that
Hail
her
Vecna.
symbol is a hand with an eye in the palm.
Hail Vecna.
Okay.
Wow.
Who's
That-
Vecna?
That's like
Bad news. That's who.
super,
is that Vecna a
Illuminati
goddess or
or
god?
Goddess.
Goddess. Vecna
Actually, it
bad.
says god, but I know she's supposed to be a goddess. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Vecna was a goddess.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Here.
It says god, so it's a god.
She's
for now.
Hermaphrodite.
she's bad news, Nemia. She's an evil god. Dis.
Goddess,
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Um.
Why did he tell me? Okay, wait, hold on. He said, I'll let you in on a secret. And I was like, oh man, he's going to tell me a secret. And then he just said Vecna. That's not a secret. That's a name.
It probably means that they worship her. Is my guess. How much were you talking about Paylord? A lot, right?
Would lesser restoration cure her of being drunk? It just says
Not
poison
drunk.
or
You're-
condition.
You're not drunk.
Oh. Never mind that. Anyway. Oh, wait, well,
Is she
I mean,
just
it also
tipsy?
cures poison. I don't know. I mean, well,
I will even cure poison.
You can make a healing check on yourself. Yeah.
There.
like to...
determine what's
investigate?
wrong with you.
Well, I mean, she assumes that she's drunk.
Mhm.
But let me just, so it's based on this assumption, so then let me see, so then if she were drunk, would lesser restoration cure her of drunkenness?
Yes.
Because it cures poison, so it's
Yeah.
like, it's technically a poison. Well then, she's just going to cast...
But it would be rather hubris to call upon your god's power to heal you of something you inflicted upon yourself.
Well, I mean, the thinking here is she wants to get serious because she's really upset about people who might be worshiping an evil god. That's
Okay.
the thinking.
If you can justify it to herself, then it's good.
I think this goddess is an evil.
Well, then
without secrets.
she's going to cast that on herself. Does anything happen, or does nothing
Yeah, she
happen?
feels better.
Presto.
Okay, boom.
Presto.
This is a problem.
I don't think we should deal with these. Just let them have the end. These guys are bad news. We don't know how powerful they are. If
Where's
they're-
Maya?
I don't. She's been gone the whole time.
So,
I
the
haven't
guard
seen her
is,
since
the
we
guard
got to
is
this
sort of
end.
not really paying attention.
Okay, then we sneak
What?
out.
Like, where are you?
I would make a stealth check.
Check for the keys.
21.
I really think we should just not
You
deal
know?
with these guys for the night and just go to sleep.
Presto, are you still angry at them for being meanie racist heads?
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
There's meanie racist heads everywhere in this world.
But they don't worship evil gods.
I'm sure they do too.
Well, then
Maybe
they
not all
will
of
have to
them.
face the wrath of Palor. I'm going back in the inn.
Oh god.
I'm going to come
Maybe
out
wait,
as you're
just
going,
wait,
trying to go
just
in.
wait.
I'm going
Maybe-
back in. I'm doing it.
And it's like,
Oh, hi, Maya.
Nemi, I found out that they're evil worshippers.
I'm going to turn around and try to go grab her.
Stop her.
Go ahead and make a strength attack against her.
It's not going to work.
Uh,
As for...
You just miss her. She's too nimble,
Nemia?
this incredibly indextrous.
Maya, do you still do not
Hands
like
slips off her.
like meanie pants lords?
I'm just going to be like, then we need to talk about this outside.
you
Oh,
can't
okay.
do this alone.
Well, okay.
We want revenge, but we need to do it right.
Why?
Yeah.
What's the revenge? Why? What are we avenging here?
I don't care. I just want revenge.
On what? What did they do?
What did they?
Johala, you said you think that they worship the
They
evil
said
god.
that I
They
That
did.
means that
There
they
are-
were blaspheming against
There
Palor,
are-
and now I'm really angry because they made me feel dumb.
Nemia, I'm not even going to respond to that. But there are plenty of evil god worshippers out there in the world. Are we going to kill each and every one of them?
Yes!
No!
Either be saved in the light of Palor or burn in his righteous light.
Or go to bed and continue
Such
on
is
the
the will
caravan.
of Palor.
So I'm gonna just feed it to
Thankfully,
you
it's a
guys.
storm, otherwise
I'm
all
just
these
gonna feed into
cultists would
this.
be
and
like,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna feed it to you. Like, they insulted you, and they're evil.
We're going
There
to
is
get
no
kicked
reason.
out.
And they don't like horses.
We're going to get kicked out of this caravan, guys. We are going to get caught, and they're going to kick us out of this caravan.
Orvi and... wait, oh
Or
no.
hang us.
Did
for
Orvi
killing
die?
wolverines.
No, Sula stagged the pole. Okay. Orvi and Taija will stay with us. They will know Palor's light, and they have been devout worshippers of his glory and his might, and they shall know that we deliver justice of the Lord.
You can't know that, Nemia.
I do because I am blessed by Palor.
We don't have money to give them. The caravan does.
Wait, what about money?
Oh, Taija and Orby, they are getting paid by the other caravan.
Well, I know.
Right?
I mean, that's their job.
So that's what I'm,
I'm just saying
saying. They're
that
not
they're
going to come
friends.
with
They're
us.
nice.
They're not going to come with us when we get kicked out
Well,
because we can't pay them.
they'll
They'll say bye. Good wishes.
They'll vouch for us, is what I'm saying. We'll be fine.
I'm gonna feed into you guys more and say that we should continue it. And I'm gonna look at you and be like, if you're willing to stand for what these men have done, and I'm gonna point and show everybody who in our large caravan has been forced to sit out in the rain and essentially get hypothermia and have the chance to die. If you're willing to stand for lords of any nature, to force any person out who can pay their way in and stay the night to potentially die and get sick out here,
Because the horses don't have sweaters.
What kind of justice do you stand for?
I can
like-
make a sweater.
I pick my battles, Maya.
A sweater.
So do I.
It's kinda
No,
like
you
a
don't.
glove.
Well,
Not
fine.
that I've
Well,
seen.
fine, girlfriend.
No
I will
offense.
stand for the light of Paylor by myself then, if you're not going to join me.
Fine. Let's do this, but right.
Yay!
Peer pressure.
Let's do this right. What's
It's
your plan?
gonna be
then?
bad,
What's the
by the
plan?
way.
What's the
Oh,
plan?
yeah,
This
it's
is not
totally
gonna be
bad.
good.
I have to do it. I can't not do it.
True.
Just
Do
go
we
to
have to kill
sleep.
them all, or
No, I just care about
Kill 'em all.
one of the guards is gone. The other three, or the other 4 people that I'm probably worried about will
Amen.
probably be in their own corridors, away from the other people.
how late?
My idea is
It's been
essentially
a couple
this.
hours at this point.
My idea is essentially
Think
this: if you can sleep the lords, that guarantees that they will not be able to hear us go in. And
We don't
essentially,
know how powerful these lords are.
it doesn't matter. They are asleep. As long as they're humanoid and you can put them to sleep, we have the chance to guarantee they're actually asleep and not listening. They are magically bound and slept at this point.
Maya, I'm kind of loud. Would I wake
You
them?
Probably should wait.
At this point,
we get her all riled up, and they're like, "Okay, but just stay back."
bind and gag these individuals as best as possible. They don't look rather strong.
And then we can force them to repent their sin.
Outside, away from their guards.
Yeah.
No torture. I will
Nobody
not-
said no torture.
I said no, I will not condone torture.
We're not going to torture
Maya.
Then we walk different paths.
What?
Maya, we're not going to
We're
torture
not
them.
torturing
We will
anybody.
just give them the option to repent their sins and save their souls for Paylor or be burned.
I'm okay with that as long as they're not tortured.
For they are servants.
are-
for
if
they
they
are
are
servants
servants-
of evil, according to Jahala, right?
Yes. So yes, I'm okay with them dying, but torture is meaningless.
There is no need to just right out and kill anyone. If these people are as cruel as you guys described towards this god, or worshiping this god, and seeing their actions here at this inn, these people deserve not to die, but to suffer through the waking life as a peasant.
No. Maybe.
I don't want to. I would prefer not to kill them.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
I would rather that Paylor's light bless all lives.
And maybe they could understand the light of Peor if they're then crippled and don't understand
Yeah!
their own true God's faith to guide them home.
Yeah, and be saved!
And then you could show them.
Mine's really good at display.
And then you could show them that if they had treated any kind of the half-orcs properly, that this may never happen to them. Because you, sir, only care to show magic upon them and the
We're
love and
talking
power
quietly,
of show.
right? Meta here, we're talking quietly.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
right?
I mean,
We're
not.
pretty far away from the inn,
Okay.
and you guys don't know where Lai is still.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to mine.
Maybe.
And if they care nothing less in the end, then you could at least prove them that they were right and just end them to walk the earth and be in fear of your kind for the rest of their lives.
This is gonna end up badly.
I don't know about
Man,
that.
Maya says a lot of pretty words.
All I know.
And Giala, if you do not follow us, then you stand for injustice to walk this world.
Oh,
Well,
I do
I
not.
mean, I think that's a little mean. I mean,
Thank you.
Jahala is just a little nervous.
Are
But
there
don't
any
worry,
people
Jahala,
in this caravan who
Paylor will
could
guide
very
us.
likely get sick from this?
okay. So
Not really. Most
Yeah, I
of
mean,
them
they're
have all
probably
their supplies. I mean, it's unpleasant, but you know, they're
I'm just gonna.
Well, whatever,
Oh yeah, well, you said it was
Playing.
really cold, so I'm just gonna play the
Yeah.
idea of hypothermia.
You're,
like,
yeah, you're
yeah.
handing it up. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like, if you would dare let someone stay out here into this weather and have the potential to be sick and ill and die, like I saw many people
What about
and young
Evergreen?
children in Waterdeep, then you stand for the same injustice I fight against.
Hey, yeah, what does Evergreen think of all this? He's like stag shrug.
he doesn't want any trouble from Vecna worshippers.
Maya, I will help you. If you do
'Cause if you guys
start
die,
torture,
he's
I
probably
will
going to
walk
die.
away. I will help you.
Don't worry. We're on
I
a
never
mission
asked you to
from
torture
God,
them. That is my job.
Evergreen, don't worry.
Fine.
We're blessed
Tell
by
me what I can do.
Paylor, and you are too. But you should probably stay back here, because I
This
don't want
doesn't
you
sit
to
well
hurt
with me. It's like we're stooping down to their level.
You're talking to me.
A true servant of Paylor and the light and good must always root out evil wherever it may be, to shine light in the darkest of places. This reminds me of a passage.
What?
No.
Nemia, what is the Elvish word for help?
Oh, it's whatever, help. Whatever, help and Elvish.
Just help in Elvish. Okay.
Just so you know, listen to this.
So,
I do not care for money, leisure, or a title. I wish only to make the greedy and the gluttonous suffer the same plights. I would finally be able to serve them the justice that they have so long circumvented. I cannot let them pass. That is why I'm forcing you to do this.
Ryan just said that.
pass!
Alright.
I want you to
Tell
tell
me what I need to do.
Evergreen that if he's ever in danger, just say help.
Evergreen, if you're ever in danger, just say help.
Okay.
Presto wanted you to know that I just taught him the elven word for help, so if you say that, then he'll be able to magically
And then-
save you with his
And then
magic.
I'm gonna message Evergreen Bella.
That's friend, but
Yeah, I'm friend. See? Ah. Bella.
he says something back in Elvish.
Go fuck yourself.
So how long are you just right now?
Oh god.
I've heard
Alright,
this is
well,
gonna end badly.
Okay.
Well, we can fill you in. So basically, this is my idea. Like, we cannot fight any of these guys just straight out. It is stupid.
Because
We will die.
Yep.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I looked at those fighters, and those wizards will die.
She's crazy, but she ain't stupid.
These guys are much smarter than, or they look, they're very
Smarter than the
deceiving.
average bear.
They're very deceiving as in regards to their potential. But while anyone is the most weakest is while they're asleep.
Well,
If we can guarantee that these individuals are asleep,
What if they're vampires or something?
reverse vampires.
Reverse
vampires.
I bet they're like they don't sleep. We'll just
No, but
like
he's
find
not
them.
in the bus. He is the bus.
it doesn't matter. Presto can cast sleep.
Yeah.
Presto has done this before.
I have. What's really interesting is that it's basically, it's not. They obviously have very high wisdom. At least I'm pretty sure it's wisdom, or what is,
Or just magically heightened senses.
or something like that. But this is just based on hit points. So, but I think it's within an area.
It is hit points. It's hit points in an area.
Within a 20.
So from what we've learned from your past usages of it, meta, like it's if you're dealing with high hit point things, you're going to have to try and do an area where you're only hitting one thing essentially, or they all have to be weakened.
Okay, real quick. What is the difference between asleep and unconscious? If something is already asleep, is it considered unconscious?
No. When you're asleep, you can wake up. When you're unconscious, you can't wake up.
Got it. Okay, so that makes sense. I was just wondering, because it does say ignoring unconscious creatures. I'm like, oh crap, if they're already asleep, I can't cast. No, it's like, if they're asleep, it's just
So,
like, oh,
and
you're
here's
super
the thing. Here's the thing. To guarantee meta-wise how the spell would work, if I attacked them, I would do a ton of damage to a creature if I didn't kill them just straight outright. Then he could then sleep them because this would be a surprise round theoretically, and he could then put that person to sleep.
Yeah.
With very low hit points, assuming he uses as a max level spell.
You'd probably kill them outright.
I might be able to. I don't know. I mean, I will probably make that as some. I will do that check before we do it.
Sure.
But like at the same time, like I can aim for a non-vital area, or I can maybe make that assumption like, oh, like well, we just got to take a chance and like aim for a non-vital area, do a ton of damage, and you got to sleep.
All right, what do we do, Maya?
The only way that this has a chance to work, and this is just bad meta-wise, is just like, so I'm gonna say, if we attack them and you can sleep them, we can guarantee that they should stay asleep. They may be wounded and they may be hurt, but if we can bind and gag each of these individuals and drag them out, we might have the chance.
How many guards do we see?
There are 4 left in this encampment. One has gone off. He'll probably arrive shortly or soon after.
By the way, so are we left the caravan?
No.
Before we leave,
I need essentially you strong individuals to carry these assholes out because I can't. I'm way too weak to do that.
I need to hire somebody to watch the caravan.
Did anybody buy body bags?
Guys,
can you just talk to Lai and just
cameras.
ask him?
Guys,
Where do we go?
I have no idea.
guys.
All right, now we go into casing mode. Guys, camera.
Guys, cops.
Shit.
Guys, DM.
They're everywhere.
So, where are our friends? Orly, Taisha?
Now, where
Do
do
you
I
trust
go?
them?
Well, of course. They are devout.
Okay. Where are they? Do you know?
They're probably with their caravans.
Okay.
They don't leave because it's their job to guard like you do.
Okay, well, if we get anything stolen while we're doing this...
You mean our horses?
Well, no, like, any of Lai's goods. If somebody comes and steals it, we're also probably going to get kicked out of the caravan.
Paylor works in mysterious ways. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Ooh,
It's
let's get
dark,
the gargoyle
it's
on.
rainy.
Hey, gargoyle.
All right, we loose the gargoyle, we throw it into the inn.
Yes! All the yes! I want to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
You know, the gargoyle might be on board with that.
So we hijack that caravan and we crash it into the inn.
okay, it's dark enough, it's rainy enough, maybe someone will leave our caravan alone.
I really wish I had a character who would want to do that, because that would be amazing.
I would love to see the outcome.
So we ramp the caravan into the inn.
Cut the chains of the gargoyle, and as everyone's panicking, the gargoyle murders everybody inside.
Too Fast, Too Furious, Dungeons and Dragons. okay, so
Ocean.
so what happens?
So I guess we're just going to leave the caravan unattended.
All right.
How far is the caravan from the inn?
40 yards.
Okay, then why don't you stay at the inn and you can message her when we need her.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Okay, so
You can run 40 yards like...
So I'm just still sitting here. All right. Have fun.
Well, you expressed the worry.
I know. I just feel like Lai would kick us out if his stuff got
Yeah,
stolen.
but that's only if we get caught, and we never get caught.
Are you sure about that? I think we've gotten caught before. All right. Well, be careful. Don't get killed. Nemia, try and be quiet.
Spy stuff.
Okay.
George,
I'm going to put you on a spot on the ground, ideally.
Okay. Like outside or like,
Oh yeah, we're
like
gonna
on
have
the
to
ground floor?
We'll have to get in from like above areas. Like I'm assuming there's windows and other stuff to this into these.
There are.
Oh yeah, rather than just going straight
So
up
like
the stairs.
I'm gonna for you like you're gonna have to be on the bottom and like worst case scenario.
I can boost you up.
Yeah. Like that's gonna be your major thing.
Oh,
Like,
you
while
guys are
he
going
can
into the
while he
windows?
can drag and get them to you, you can like pull them off and like,
Yeah.
continue. But like to have you with
Where-
your huge armor like clunking in and doing things, it's probably not gonna work the best.
I can shield boost you.
Shield.
God damn it, I hate
Rocket
this idea.
Rocket jump.
Meta-wise, I hate this idea so much.
It's stupid
bad.
on all of our characters.
It's really
We're all
bad.
pretty stupid characters except for Jahala.
Well,
who's
no.
the only one who's like, let's not do this.
I have to do it. That's the problem.
Well, I know. Like you're actually a smart character, but just like it's based on your just because you're
you
the lawful
become
evil
yours.
shit.
Yeah,
You do
smart-
realize that character traits
she's
can
a smart
change.
character who becomes kind
No.
of rash.
Yeah.
Not for this
Yeah,
kid. Not the way this
this-
character. She's super young. She lived a life and shit.
Right.
She blames all the rich people in Waterdeep because she grew up around this. There is no reason for her to change.
And she
There's
doesn't.
zero
And she
reason
doesn't
to
have
change.
much. She doesn't have
There-
much.
there's
reason
not
to
zero
walk
reason
into-
to change.
No, she just walked into an inn, and the
Life-threatening
same thing
experience
happened.
is gonna change
Yeah,
you.
you're right. But the same exact thing happened like in Waterdeep right there.
I'm
They were
just
just
saying,
like, "Fuck
in
you
the
guys, go out in the
In the
cold."
future, if you don't die,
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah.
character can and will change based on like.
Well,
Oh,
I would
I
assume-
almost died. Like
I would
Presto.
assume that would be based more on like a scenario of like maybe a near-death experience, or perhaps an experience where it's like a noble that's like actually very kind and like thoughtful. So like
Yeah.
more Rileys essentially show up and stuff, like that kind of stuff. But right now she's dealing with a bunch of douchebags who also worship an evil goddess. So it's like, not much reason to change
she's
there.
driven. This is her passion in life. Like, if it is to a god, like, she would worship essentially a god of death. Because, listen, in the last line here, I believe the only reason I have not died is because my dream will one day become a reality. Until then, all I need to do is survive. And that's following up after murdering all these assholes.
Okay,
Basically.
so
Like,
anyway,
she
we're all
has to
doing
do it.
dumb.
Yeah.
We're all doing
Like,
this
there's
dumb
very
plan.
little I can
Let's
gain
let's
there.
let's do it. Let's do it. So
Okay.
we're gonna boost up to a window. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. Okay.
Okay.
We'll wait till it's late.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till it's late.
Late.
Okay.
Assuming that
How's the
they
storm
actually do
progressing?
sleep.
It's quite vicious. It's getting more and more vicious by the hour.
Oh wow.
But hey, no mushrooms.
They cause the storm.
Not
They're
yet.
wizards.
I mean, the
They're all
mushrooms
wizards.
happened after the storm passed the last time.
That's true. So you guys are gonna stay up into the night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Should be.
I guess so.
There's still nobody inside the inn, right?
There's tons of people in the inn.
Oh, I mean
Yeah.
inside the main
The common room.
common
Yeah.
room. Oh, there are.
There's like 30 people in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were
the
just
lords
dealing
weren't
with a
there.
particular group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but the lords were there. Okay, got it. So
Um,
I want to go into
Group
there.
with Vecna.
They're having their Vecna
While I'm
convention.
waiting for things to happen, I'm just gonna. Oh, and you're the caravan, so you're with
Yeah, I'm just
Evergreen.
kind of
Okay.
chilling.
So Evergreen
Again.
doesn't
I'm
need
gonna
to
be with
have a
Evergreen
message
too,
from me.
and with Jahala because I feel
Okay.
bad.
So I'll keep message
It
open
has been a
with you
while.
then.
It has been a while since we've lost
For
a
whenever you
PC.
need
I
me.
was talking
I'm
about
just
that last
gonna
night,
go into
actually.
the inn. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
on cold after that.
You're asked to leave when you enter.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
You have to be with us. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way.
The Lord and their party are in the inn.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
whole. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's the
got it.
whole entourage. They're basically having a Vecna convention, so it's like you
Yeah.
can't really.
Oh god.
That's why we're going from outside.
or horse breeder convention. I don't know. Horse farmer.
Yeah, really.
maybe they sell horse meat.
About 1 a.m. ish, Lai actually comes out of the inn.
Ah.
And he's a little drunk.
He's a vampire.
And he walks up and says, "Oh, I met the greatest guys. I hired them as guards, so after tonight, they're gonna take over and they're gonna come with us on the rest of our journey."
You're firing me?
Oh no, you still come. But they're just gonna take over. These guys, they've killed dragons, they've killed ogres,
Wow.
they've slain
Right,
demons.
you can't believe every story everybody tells you.
Oh, trust me, these guys totally the
So
most
do I-
straight, honest people
Do
I've
I
ever
still
met.
have a job?
What's their
Over
name?
tonight.
Is he just drunk, or is something else interfering with his judgment at this point? Because he's a
He
dwarf.
seems drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What are
are
their
they
names,
just going to
Lai?
take shifts with me? Or are we just going to trade off
Oh
shifts?
no! They're not going to need you to guard anymore. No, you can
So
hang
you
out with your
are
friends.
firing me?
Oh, I guess, but I
You didn't want the job in the first place.
Sorry,
Okay,
John.
I want my money up front then.
Oh, okay. Then he climbs up
Nice.
to the back and pulls out some coins and pushes them into your hand. Like, there you go.
How much?
2 silver pieces.
Two silver pieces
there's
for
actually
like
an
a
amount
month.
for how much you're getting paid per night.
And you've been officially for what, like 5 or 6 nights now?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Man,
Maybe.
tough job market.
I know.
Fired on the spot.
The hell?
Were you planning on keeping this job after we got to Waterdeep?
So you get 5 gold.
Bye, guys.
Okay,
5 gold.
she takes the
Hey,
5
nice.
gold and she's like, you can watch the caravan tonight. Good night, Live. And she
Nice.
jumps off the
He kind
caravan.
of passes out in the back.
Where? Oh man, I wanted to ask him what their names were.
Well, we're going to meet them tomorrow, Nemia.
Well, what if it
If we
was
don't
the
kill them
guys?
tonight.
Yeah, what if
Yeah,
it was
right.
the guys we were talking?
Well, then I'm going to keep a job.
You won't believe this.
Okay.
These guys that I hired are just dead.
Weird.
That's weird.
They're
Yeah.
super
They've
dead.
got these boot prints all over their faces.
Some were looks like they got electrocuted. And
One of them
got
got
stabbed.
charred. One of them just has this marker drawn on their face that says "Presto rules." Weird.
Mini check.
I really-
mini check. I really wish Check was here because then you guys could totally pull the frat boy versus frat boy thing and go in and like just ruin the insides and do that.
Penny
And then just
Um,
Anyway, so...
So every half hour or so, one of the lords kind of walks up to the door and looks at you guys and makes a face and goes, "You stink!" and then walks back in.
What? I thought. that
Super
makes me
something.
angry. Or at least mildly upset. I'm actually feeling okay. But
Yeah.
still, they're meanie pants.
Lord Stirring walks up with a big turkey leg and goes, eats about a quarter of it and then just tosses it off into the mud and walks back in.
I would like to go up to that, and then I'd like to prestidigitation all the mud off it.
No, are we just...
And then just start eating it right at the doorway.
You gotta laugh and go, look, the half-orc eats slop like a pig!
Ow.
Was there slop?
So are we just